Hi there. Today we are going to create this nice hero section. As you can see, it's clean, and don't worry, we are going step by step. I will show you how to create this nice hover with the menu, and then we are going to upload all the icon from one plugin. Just stay with me to the end. You'll see everything, and you'll come up with this nice clean design. Also, I'm going to show you how to create this nice button animation, and also we are going to create this animation. This is slider animation, as you can see. Yeah, every time you click, the image will change and the text will change here. All these things is too easy to create, guys. All right, there, let's jump in as usual, and I'll show you how to structure your Figma files before you start working on it, so it can be more clear for you to access every file. All right, let's jump in, guys. So first of all, I'm going to create the new Figma. I will also try to give you some update that Figma come up with. Now we are going to create, before we don't have this field, like you can also try to find anything you are looking for. I mean, if you have some files, so this is not the purpose of this video. First of all, we are going to create a new design file. Alright, guys, now we are in the empty file. As I told you, we are going to start everything from scratch. So now we are going to make, before even we start designing, we're going to focus on the file structure. We create the pages here. You will rename it. Okay, let me just say I can name it a cover. This is the first one. And then I will create the design section. So this is how I'm structure. You can also trying to see how you can structure your design. And then I will have a section for my component. Okay, guys. And then yeah, I will also need a archive section. Yes, I think that's all. So to also make things more nicer, I will create one page that I call it separator. So I will just press this dash and then maybe add, let me just say, add some emojis. You can for example, sometimes if I'm working on design and I have many files, this is just some advice things. You can just add some emojis. Okay, this one, that means the design is done, so I can just drag it maybe somewhere here. Okay, I can also separate, maybe let me just duplicate this one, guys, and then you can bring it here, so it will make it more clear. I will change the emojis. Maybe I will use something like this. You can use anything you want. It's good just to have the separator, because if you have the separator, you see your pages will be more structured. Okay, guys, so let me just find something here so you can access the emojis on your. Okay, guys, now we have covered design component. I think now we finish the structure. Now, before everything, I would like to create I would like to create the cover. So as you can see, if the pages is white and you are going to design some, your design is light mode, not dark mode, for instance, now instead to leave for the contrast purpose, instead to leave the background white, because the grade, I mean, because you have your frame as white, you can just go here, change background image, background color, and then try to make it some darker, so you have nice contrast and see how your design is look, guys. So now this one, we still didn't start the design. This one is just like for me to create my cover. Like I can choose any color, so it will make sense for me to know what am I working on. For example, I say, okay, we're going to do hero banner. Okay, guys, and then you can just choose the I will use poppins in this design purpose, the typeface, and then maybe choose big header, big font size, and then just trying to make it a little bit bolder. Okay, so this is the cover. You can do anything you want. You can make some information what can guide you, because if you go to the files, you'll have many files that you can't access your design easily. So let's jump in design. As usual, we just I press F, or you can come to the frame section here. Sorry guys, you can just come to the frame section, select frame, and then come to this size, and then I will use desktop in this video. You choose the desktop, you'll have it here. Also, as I told you guys, if you want to see the nice contrast, just change the background to black. If you are working on dark mode, make it for example, say that your frame is going to be dark mode. So as you can see, now we have a nice contrast. But in our case today, in today's video, we're going to use light mode. Okay, let's jump in to see how our design is structured. We have this header, and then we have this content. We have this headline, the paragraph and the button, and then we have this ellipse with our different cues, and then we have this nice smooth animation. As you can see, don't worry guys, it's too easy. Let's just change the title of our I can just call it hero banner. Okay, it's good to structure everything. I can just say okay, home, or let's just call it hero. Okay guys, now we are going to start building our hero under our header, this side, and we are going to do it in the easiest way guys. And then let's just jump into the component. I will like to do the same things before bringing the okay guys, I hope I'm not going so fast in this video, because the purpose on this video for me is to teach you everything you need to know. Okay guys, now I'm going, as you can see, it's big because I already write on the cover. I choose this high number, so I will choose maybe 16. I choose 16. Maybe let me just say home. Okay, then I give home. I just remove and bring it to regular. Now that I have my text home, I will go to the component section. As you can see, create component. Okay, create component. So before that, this is the trick to make it more nicer and more that you can customize it, customable. You can just create frame. Okay guys, frame, and then come here to change the frame name. I can call it home. Now that you have the frame, so we'll have chance to create the auto layout. It's something that in the previous video, if you didn't watch the previous video, you can watch the video in my previous video guys. Okay, just press in the comment, and then let's try to make it something like, okay, left align. Alright guys, now we can create the component. We have our component. We'll again click on these things to add variant. Now that we have the variant, so what the purpose of the variants? I can just say hover. In this section, if you are with me, you can just see current variant and property. We have the, and then we can just, okay, this is when I hover. So when you hover, I need it to be what? Let me just say, I need it to be bold, okay, and I need it to have different color. So it's depend. You can choose your color you want. In this case, I'm using the 9747FF, so you can use this color. So now that I have my primary color, I decided already with my primary color, I can create a component by clicking on this dot and then create the style. So here we can name it. I can just say color and then make slash. I can say primary color. Okay, now I have my primary color. So I can just make the prototype by going here in the prototype section, click prototype and come back, drag it. When you hover on the home page, you can see you can hover all the size. So I can just drag it here, and then we have this section, which is it here. Today we are not, for now we are not going to go through the prototype. I will explain you sooner guys. And then we can come to the instance, choose smart. This video is not the purpose of focus on prototype. Let me know in the comment if you want me to focus on prototype and show you the tips how to improve how to make nice prototype. Okay, now we finish with our component, for which the header, and I will go back to my design. And then to access any component, you just need to go to asset. When you come to the asset, guys, just come and then drag it inside. How easy is it, guys? You need to, when you are in the prototype, just come back to the design so you can have fully control to design. One more thing, guys, I forgot. I just realized I didn't put my grades. We need to create the grade. Okay, there is shortcut. You can do Shift G to bring the grade if you have the grade. If you don't have it, you need to go to create it. Okay, guys, you can just go. It said it's still heading because I didn't create any. As you can see, now we have this. I like to go with the colon. Okay, choose colon. When you choose the colon, I'll use 12 colon for the bootstrap, or the, if you know coding a little bit, maybe I can give 100. Yes, I think that's good. Let me just refer to my design. Yeah, I think that's good. Or maybe 120. It depends. Okay, you can choose whatever you want. For me, I decided to go with this 120. Okay, now you have the grade. The grade will give us chance to really align our design content. Okay, now that we have this, see the things, because we already create the auto layout. If you go back to the component, because we already create the auto layout and everything, it will help us to customize our. Let me just set how many we have. I mean, we have home, product, new collection, and then contact. Okay, now we are going home, and then we did collection. As you can see, now we can follow everything. Collection, and then I maybe product. Maybe I didn't arrange them in the same order, and then I can just make contact, guys. Now that we have everything we want, we can just select all of them and make sure that maybe you can use 64. The space between is depend on you. You can choose anything you want. I decided to go with the 64. And then now what I will do, I just frame them, and then frame them by selecting the frame, and then you can just say header menu, or maybe just let's just make it menu content. Okay, now we have our menu, and then we can come here to make it center. You can use the horizontal center, and then now we have it in the middle. Now what we have left is the logo, and then with the icons. So I already have my logos. I'll use my logo. Okay, I'll use my logos, guys. So you can use your logo from your side, or you can use any text, just text. So I bring my logo, which I'm going to align it the same things, and then now we have only the icon left. So how fast and cool is it? Easiest way to make clean header. If you know the trick of creating nice header, guys, believe me, you win. You will continue fast, you will grow fast, and as you can see, it's too easy. Now we are going to use a plugin which called, you can come here, you can check for, you can look at for the icon. I have it already here, or you can also type Iconify. Okay, so it's either Iconify or you use Google Material. So for me, I'm going to use Material, Google Material. Material UI, which one I'm going to use? Okay, material symbol, and then run it. So when you run it, let me just go back to make it clear for you. When you click on it, maybe you don't have it, you need to save. You need to press save, and then you can save it. When you save it, always you can just find it in your icon, or if you don't want to save it, you can just press run. Okay, let's come. What icon do we have? We have the search, and then we have the car, and then we have, as you can see now, when I hover, it's showing me the cover. That's the advantage also to have the cover, so you will know which project is this. Okay, let me just find the search. Okay, now we have the search. Then I need to just fix some settings here. I need the rounded, and then I think that's all. Yeah, and then you can just press on it, it will bring it here for you. So now we have one. Maybe I need it to be 300. Let me just make it 300. I think that will be more good. Yeah, 300. I'm in the white, so maybe I'm looking for a car. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, which one am I going to take? I'm using this one. Okay, now we have this. Is there something else? Is it applying what I'm looking for? All right, there is something wrong here. All right guys, now that we have that's I think the only left we have users. Maybe the on. Yeah, let me use this down. Okay, this is the 3 icons we have. As you can see, we have search, we have cards. Okay, let's go. Now we just need to align them and then adjust the space between and try to bring it the end to align them with all right. Okay, there is also one thing. It seems like our icon is not in our design, as you can see. Now if I go back, this can happen also sometimes. If I go back, you see it's not moving with it. That's mean what? It's because my icon is outside of the frame, so you can just drag it below. Now you have it in. Now if we go, we move our design, the icons is inside, so it's okay. If you notice on the header here guys, we have this number which can show how many products you have in the cart. Okay, now how did I do that? It's too easy. Just go to the rectangle and choose ellipse. On the ellipse you can press if you are in the PC you can just shift alt. If you are in the on laptop you can just press option and shift, so it can create you this nice ellipse. Okay, this ellipse supposed to go in shopping cart. You can just drop it in shopping cart. Okay, and then you can just say okay, this one is framing. Okay, you know what we can do to make it more easier for you? Just leave it outside, and then after we finish we can just make it frame together. And then now you can just go to the text and then write what you want, maybe for product, and then you can just reduce the sizes and then see which one is suitable for you. Maybe no, not 7, maybe 6, not 6, how about 8? Yeah, I think that makes sense. So then we can just change the color here. Maybe use, okay, instead of that we already have our primary color. We can use that our primary color, and this one of course need to be white. Yeah, so now that you have this, you can just select all of them and then we can frame them because they are together guys. So now we can just call it shopping cart. Okay, what are you doing here? Right, is it shopping cart? Okay, you get it. All right guys, now we have everything we need for the header. So for the to make everything align, select all of them. You press shift, for example, you press shift, select this and select this one, select all the icons one by one. And if you want to make it also more easier, select the icon between them and frame them and you can call them icons, because in the header they are the only icons you have, so you will not be confusing. So that means what? You have only 3 sections, which is logos, menu, content, and then you have the icons. So you need to adjust the space between. As you can see, now we have this space between them, which is nice. And then we are going here to do a vertical align to align them. Now we have everything. So before that we need to frame. So the whole things we call it header. I'm going one by one. It's like you are totally beginner. I'm showing you everything. If you are also someone who already have knowledge in Figma, bear with me. we'll go to the next section now. Okay guys, let's open our design and prototype so you can see so far where we are. All right, as you can see, let me just head the showing the Figma content. So yeah, as you can see, it's too clean. It's the same things we have here guys. So now, yeah, I also want things, let's hover on it. Okay, it seems like okay. Oh wow, there is problem guys. Now I notice. Let's go back to the component. Yeah, the prototype we made, that's the good things to make prototype. When you make prototype, I leave it to on click. It's supposed to be on while hover. So you see, even me, I can make mistake guys. We are all learning together. I just showing the trick. So now let me just restart my yeah, now I believe what is going on here. Okay, it said while hover. Okay, smart animation. Yeah, what is going on? I think I need to do my I think I need to open the prototype again. Why my hover is not working? Why my hover is not working? Oh yeah, so my hover was not working because I frame all together. Now that you finish aligning them everything and they're already in frame, you can just remove before. Okay, let me just undo it. As you can see here inside also we have frame, so you can just ungroup it. So when you come back here, the hover was not working before because of that. Now as you can see here, we have this nice hover. So that is it. We already finished with our header. Let's jump into the main section, which is we have our content here, and then we have this nice side. All right guys, so let's go and then we can just create the content. I will also show you one plugin that can give you some random content. For now, don't mind me, I'm just typing some random things to just show you. Now we are going to use one plugin which called real content. Okay, yeah, it's already here, content real. Now if you don't have it, you can just press here and save it, or you can also run it automatically. So the good things with this plugin, I believe maybe they will ask you just to accept some policy things, and then here you can have many things. If you are looking for the text, only text, you can have number. For example, now let me just press number. You can have this random, it will change it automatically for you. If you are looking for images, but for images you need to select, for example, some ellipse or some card. So you can looking for icons, all these things. But today purpose we are looking for this lorem ipsum short. You will have the short one, you have the long one if you are looking for. Also in my case, this video, sorry guys, I will use the short one. Yeah, okay, as you can see, now I can close it. Now I have this random text that I can just adjust. Yeah, okay, I will use this one like paragraph. You can press, okay, let me just go far. You can press alt and then drag it a little bit down. Press alt and then drag it so it can give you the copy. This one can be the headline. The headline, you don't need to have many things as we have it here. Set up your style game with our running shoes. Okay, how about to just let me just, okay, how about just to write it, guys? I think it will be even more nicer to, let's just write it, guys. What am I even doing here? Step up your style learning. Okay, step up. Step up. Yeah, you see that things will take me time, guys. Let me just copy some and then just use this one like as a headline, and then maybe give it 64. Yeah, I know it's too big, right? So don't worry, we will we work on it. Okay guys, all right, let me see. How about using 48 and then maybe use bold, semi-bold. No, semi-bold is too much. Medium. Okay, something like this, and then we will have our paragraph. You need to make sure you align everything. That's the purpose of that the good things to have this grade. Okay guys, so this is what we have. I need only 2 lines, and then this 2 line we have this. Okay guys, so what we are going to do here, I'll show you how did I create this running that can change every time. So assume that we are going to change this one. Okay, this one we are going to give it the first letter in capital, and then select it, and then go to the colors, and then choose the primary color, and then give it bold, because we need to highlight it. We are going to highlight it, and then we will have our button. Let's go to the component. We are going to create our button. So for the button, you can just use the rectangle and then draw it. Most of the time, for me, what I did to make it more clean, I will go first of all on my design side and then draw it. Okay, let me just go back and then draw I will see the sizes which is suitable for me. Maybe this 60. So the value will be 285 and 72, as you can see here, and then you can just change the border radius with 50, so it can have this nice. So I will just copy it and then bring it back here. So now here I can work on it. Okay, here what we are going to do, first of all, let's give it our primary color, which is here. Now that we have the primary color, we are going to write, trying to see, let me say shop now. All right, so now that we have shop now, we need also an icon, and let's go back here. We need an icon. So for the icon also, we can use the same plugin we use, the material here, and then you can just write arrow. The arrow, you can choose any arrow you want. I believe the one I choose is somewhere else here. Okay, let's just use this one. It doesn't matter. You can use let me just say I will change the rounded. Okay, rounded, and then maybe somewhere here. If you remember, we give it 800. Okay, let me just change this arrow. If you want to make any changes, the good things with material UI, you don't need to change you select it already, so by default it show it already. You are already select this one. For example, if I click here, it disappear, but when I select it, it's selected also in the plugin. So now I'm going to change it to 300, and then the color will change again. Yeah, and then you can just come back here. Yeah, maybe I believe the first one is more clear. Yeah, this one is more clear. Leave it. So now that we have all these, first we need to select them. When you select them, we need to frame them as usual. It's not in the frame. This doesn't matter. I can just call it button. Now that we have the button, as you can see, let me just make sure this one they are aligned. The space between them will be 12, and then frame them again inside, so it will be good. I'll frame them, and then I will create auto layout inside. As you can see, it adjusts everything. Also this one, create auto layout. Why you're making auto layout? Because now see, I can move this one to this side. If you don't want it to be in the last, you can move it easily when you make auto layout, so you don't need to. Okay, let me just say I leave it like this. Okay guys, the animation, I'm going to do different animation. I will just show the three. I will show you some trick to make nice animation. Okay, say that I'm just clicking this one here with a component, make it in component and add variant. Now let's let's create our animation, guys. Now that we have this, I'm going to select, you can press Control, okay, or you can press or you can also come in this side, choose the rectangle that you have, this one, the last. How many sides will you have? Okay, let me just say I will duplicate. Yes, guys. Okay, now we are going, because we are going to make hover. Now we use the same component here, right? We need to detach it here, detach that style, and try to make it a little bit darker. So here I'm using the 681 DCA. This is the color I'm using, so you can use the same color. Okay, guys, now we're going to make this the simple hover first, and then we can do the animation. Now we can drag it as usual when you press on the prototype, and then drag it, and then you can say okay while hovering, okay, and choose the smart animation. Now let's go back to the design, and then we can go to the asset and drag our button. We will drag and drop our button, which is here. Let's go back to the design. As you can see, it's coming more clear. Now we have the normal one, right? The normal one, I will just show you. I forget also, I think we just need to add bold. The font size should be bold, so you can just select it and go to the design, change it to maybe bold. Yeah, bold can be more good, or how about semi bold? Yeah, semi bold is more nicer, guys. So you need also to take care of the aesthetic, how you can catch the, yeah, I think now this look more nicer. Okay, guys, now it's in order for us to make nice animation, okay, what we can do, we need to delete the auto layout we put first, which is here. This auto layout, just click, press here, remove the auto layout on all your designs, and then I remove it here. Okay, now as you can see, I'm going to create a rectangle inside the first one, here. When you drag, it's bring the rectangle outside. So this is the one we are going to put. You just need to drag it here inside. Why it's going a little bit down? Maybe somewhere I need it to be down. Don't mind it. Do we still have the auto layout? Yeah, we have this auto layout. Okay, we need to remove all the auto layouts we have, guys. I know you guys can say this is too difficult. Don't worry, it's too easy than you think, guys. So we are here. Let me just bring it in the middle, the rectangle I choose, and then make it in the middle. Yeah, so this is the rectangle we put. We can just go one by one and close this frame and bring it below. Now as you can see, we have this. As you can see, we have it closed at our background. We can choose the color, use the color picker, pick this color, the same color we have. So now that you pick this color, we are still on the rectangle, and bring it here. When you bring it here, guys, this is how the animation works. When you bring it here, for example, and here you can see, you can give it 0% opacity, so you can't see it, right? You can't see it. Now let's go back to the prototype. Let me show you what I mean. Let me just area factor. It need to be something. Why is it not working? So now why is not working? You can just come here, select that rectangle that we give 0%. Okay, copy it. You guys can just copy it. Yeah, now you can't see it. Let me just bring back the opacity 100. We have it here, right? You can copy it by coming here and then select the second one and paste it there by doing Ctrl V, right? When you did Ctrl V, it will go at the top, but you need to bring it below. When you bring it below, just what you can do, drag it to the end. You can't see it because they have the same color, that's why you can't see it. Now this one, let's go back and give it 0%. Let's give it 0% so we can't see it. Now let's see how it goes. Yeah, as you can see, you see this nice animation, right? It starts from the end to, as you can see, it's too smooth animation. Let me just bring closer my mouse. You can see, yeah. Let's just change the color so you can see it more clear. Let me just give this one more darker so you guys can notice very well. Yeah, that look nice. All right, so as you can see, I don't want you to think like, okay, we need to copy all like the same things. I just want to give you the idea so that you can come up with your creativity and create whatever you want. All right guys, so now that we have our button, what we have left is this nice cool ellipse with the images. I know you guess how already you are going to do it. So before that, let's make sure that we adjust these together and we adjust the space between. This one's supposed to be a little bit up. Yeah. All right, so now we are going to create the ellipse. You know already, I believe you know already how to make the ellipse, which is coming up here. Alright guys, now we just need to use the ellipse and then which we can find somewhere here, and then just choose. You can also use the shortcut that I like to use. The shortcut, just press O, and then now what we are going to do guys, just drag a big ellipse by holding shift and alt if you want. Okay guys, now we have the ellipse. We can make it, try to adjust it some. Maybe I need to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, I think this is okay. Let me just come how about here? Yeah, so I'll try to align it with this. Yeah, I think we're good now. Okay, just go and change the color. Yeah, I will show you how to choose the color if you are doing this kind of design, how you can choose colors. Let me just see. I think I want to make it a little bit big again. Yeah, how about that? I think we're good now. Okay guys, as you can see, let's go. I'm going to show you also that our third plugin, which is Unsplash. I use most my daily basis. Unsplash, and Unsplash basically, Unsplash you're going to having nice images. You can do the same things. You get it. You can just press here, save it, or run it automatically. All right, guys. So now we are going to find some choose. Okay, so I encourage you to go to find the images you want. For me, first of all, I will bring them out. Okay, we need to go outside. Maybe just press this one. You just need to press the plugin, and then it will bring the images here. Oh wow, still huge. All right guys, this is the first one. Let's try to find another one. How about that one? I'm not going to use the same images I use. I'm just trying to take some random images, and then let's see which one is more suitable for us. Most of the time, if you are working with the client will be the one who will provide you the images, so don't worry about that. For today's video, we are just going to ideate, and let's see how we can come up with that. As you can see, I'm going to choose many images. Let's see. All right, maybe this one, this Nike. Okay, Nike, I think is enough for now. All right, let me just scroll down. Okay, I'm not going to waste time on these things. Now we already have some couple of images. We are going also to use one feature one nice plugin on the Figma, which is remove background. Okay, and then you can just go here on the plugin section. Let's check for remove background. Okay, remove background. As you can see, icons 8 background. This one you can just save it if you don't have it, and then you can press here. I say remove background. You need to select the images first, and then you press the plugin. As you can see here, the plugin is running. So I'll be back. It will take some time. I'll be back, guys. So now, as you can see, nice, it removed the background. It removed the background quickly. Okay, now I encourage you to go through all of them. You can select all of them. This is what I'm going to do from my side. It will take time. I will run the plugin, and then I will get back to you once it's done. So you can go to do the same things and join me to continue. All right, guys, now that our plugin remove all the background for us, as you can see, it's clean, guys. You don't even need to go to Photoshop and wasting your time on this. Okay, now what we are going to do, let's use one of them, and then okay, what I need to do most of the time, you can just press try to reduce the space between. Okay, as you can see here is reducing even the image size, but I don't want the image size to reduce. You can just press the control or command and then drag it a little bit, adjust it inside like this, like to just reduce the white space we have. All right, so now I bring it in my design. Okay, and then you can just try to reduce the size. Press shift before reduce the size, guys, so that it will not reduce the, and we have it somewhere, something like this. Okay, yeah, maybe down, maybe something like this. All right, so we are going to give for all the choose the same sizes. We have, okay, 5, 8, 7, and then we have 5, 1, 2. Okay, so what we need to do here, we can do the same things, try to reduce the sizes. Okay, the space between. All right, so go one by one. So I don't want to make the videos too much longer. I'll finish it and let's move on. Alright, guys, now that we arrange everything, let's just trying to see how we can make things too easier. Okay, sorry, I can just closer. Okay, now let's give it a size which is like normal things. All right, now what we need to do, I have this size already, bring it outside, so all of them need to be the same size. I will use the scale, or I can also use this reduce sizing. Press shift. Okay, don't forget to press shift, guys, before you resize it. You can work on your side and try to see which size you want. Maybe something a little bit big. I think this is okay. Yeah, this is okay. Let's bring it back and then move this upstairs. Now I'm just going to duplicate this page. I will take this choose. Okay, and then I will use the pass to replace. So I replace this. Okay, you can just come here down. As you can see, we have this. Try to adjust is a style length, so you can choose the style you want, guys. All right, and then duplicate the same things again. Maybe this one. How about that? And then do the same things. As you can see, this one is look a little bit big. How about doing something also like this? All right, let's do one more things. Again, pass to replace, bring it here, try to rotate it a little bit. All right, so I think we're good with this. First I'll just remove this. Okay, now the trick is we have two things. Let's fix the color. So this is how I'm choosing my colors, guys. I'll use the color picker. Okay, the image I have, for example, here, I can say, okay, maybe let me choose the black. No, it's not looking nice, but I decide to choose the, as you can see, we have this yellow color here. So first I use this color. Okay, I use this color, but maybe I can say it's not looking nice for me, and then you can just play around the color here, but I think yellow can be more clean. With that, let me just check in my design. I will check the color. Yeah, it's blurring because it's loading the quality. Yeah, I think not bad. Alright guys, so we choose this. You can go one by one and choose the color you want, and you can access the color picker by pressing the I also. When you press the I color, and then you can say maybe this one. Okay, maybe if it's not clean for you, maybe this color, maybe this color. Play around it, and definitely not maybe this black is why I don't think this one is look nice. How about that one? Okay, this one. How about this one? Okay, it's up to you guys. You can choose which color you want, but this is also another case. You can't say you'll choose red, because if you choose red, we need to play around also around the shadow. So maybe I can go with definitely not that one. Alright, I'm just trying to see how the contrast can be. And then this one, instead of that, maybe I will choose this red. Yeah, this nice, not bad for me. But this one, I think I will try to change that color, that I can use that to white, black. How about to try to see which color can match with it? So you can play around it. As you can see, me too is not magic, it's just like the creativity. I believe your creativity will be even more. You can come up with nice idea than even what I have. Okay guys, so what we can do now, as if you check this design, we see we have nice shadow here. So let me show you how it's tricky, right? Because sometimes if you use the remove background and you go to add the effect with the box shadow, as you can see, it's not looking nicer. So to adjust this, you can just, what you can do, use the ellipse and then drag something like this. Okay, I'm using the ellipse, and then I will just rotate it. So I bring it here. Okay guys, so I'll bring it a little bit down to the images. I'll give it, it's here, I'll give it color black, and then I will use effect for that, and then layer blur, maybe let me say 80. Okay, maybe 80. As you can see, when you push it a little bit inside up, we have this nice shadow, which make it more clear. So now that I have this ellipse is here, I will select two of them, and then you can just say black, choose. So is depend. Okay, now I'm going to copy the same ellipse for all of them, and then maybe paste it. It will come somewhere here, and then bring it. Don't forget to bring it down. When you bring it a little bit down, but this one I think I need to do, maybe give it 50 because it's dark, right? I need to have something dark so that you can see the shadow. Yeah, now you can see the shadow. Okay, this is how it goes. It's just tricky. You need to play around it. Select the image before you paste, and then this one, bring it below. As you can see, it look nice, guys. And then also this one, the same things. All right, so when you bring it here, just bring it down. As you can see, we have this nice position. So guys, I think we have only one thing left, which is this nice animation, as you guys get it. So this will be too easy to create because we already have how many, like we have 4 choose. Select all of them by pressing shift. Okay, shift, and then drag it maybe outside, copy it. You can copy them and then come out and then press. So we have it outside. Now Figma give you this 3 dots to adjust the space between, so I will just maybe make them closer. I have closer. Okay, 0. Then I press shift and then reduce. Oh, what is going on? Yeah, all right. Yeah, you are reading the size because here I have frame, so I can just remove. I will ungroup it, select again, and then press shift, so all of them will reduce the sizes. Yeah, okay. I think now let's bring it in one of them somewhere here. I will try also again to reduce the sizes because I need it to be really small. Yeah, I think this look nice. The mouse is easy. You need to think also about how the mouse will access it. Is it easy for the mouse to hover on them? I think this can look much better, right? Yeah. All right, so here we have this. How can we going to make the interaction? First of all, what I'm going to advise you to make it more clear, just let's give it fill. Let's give already this fill. Let me just, where is that? Oh, it's already together. Let me remove this. Let me remove this. I will frame it first to get that animation. Okay, guys, to get this kind of animation, as you can see, to get the animation, you need to, first of all, you'll frame this. Frame. Okay, you need to set, okay, black, choose. Okay, this one also frame it. Okay, so when you frame it, as you can see, they all have this. I will show you the trick how you can do. This one I can call it maybe white, black, and then we have the red one. You guess it. We can just make it red. This one white, but we need to make it frame first. So you can just, you don't need to have like this frame 2, frame 1, frame 6, frame, okay, whatsoever. You can just press Control and then try to adjust the alignment with them. Okay, we have this. As you can see, this one is a little bit big. I'm trying to adjust it so all of them will be the same position, so the animation will be smooth. Yeah, we have this one maybe a little bit down, and this one also a little bit down. I'm pressing Control before dragging. Maybe you'll have this problem for dragging. So now we have let's select this one and then give it a color fill. As you can see here, it doesn't have fill. Now I give it color. You can see the color because it's white. Let me just choose the color picker and the yellow. Yes, that's good. and then here you give all of them their colors. Okay, this one you can use the shortcut I, give it the background color. And this one you can use the background color, and then this one also you can use it to give it the background color with the color picker. So all of them have the color, their colors. What you can do here, this is how we are going to give them the color. So to make it more easy for us, I think I don't even need to give for all of them. Let's just give one. So everyone I give it to them on their side. Maybe here I will just press Ctrl and bring it down. Okay, let's say we have this. I will select all of them. I'll frame them, guys. I think if I frame them, it will be more categories. Okay, now we are in this section. I will copy it. I will come in this section. I will select the frame and paste it. Did I copy even it? Yeah. Okay, now what we need to do is here we'll give, because we are in this section, so this one no need. We can just hide this and then give this one the color, use the color picker. Okay, and then do the same things. What was the value? Because they need to have the same value. What was the value of this border? It's 4. All right, so you need to give it 4 also. No way. Drag it down, press Ctrl. Yeah, all right, we good, I think, for now. And then let's come here, paste it again, and we don't need this. Yeah, we are here. Use the color picker I, and then do the same things. When it reach 4, leave it. All right, last one, guys. We almost finished, don't worry. You can just remove the background. Last one. Okay, and then drag it. You can do any animation you want. It's just like some trick I'm showing you guys. You guys can see how the things is, as you can see. So now we have this. What we need to do for the animation need to be on the frame itself, this one. And then I will go to the animation section. This one no need. Okay, I will press select this one, bring it here, and then we use on click, and then we use smart animation. It come here, this one will come here, the red one will go to the red one, this one will go to the last one. So you need to make sure that all of them connect to one another. This one go to the red one, and this go to the white shoes, and this one is connected already on all, and this one, the black go to the black and white go to the black and white, red is stay there because we are in the same period. And then here, this one also the same things. So this is how the prototype works. There is no magic, guys. You just need to practice and keep going. Let's select the red. All right, I think we're good for now. Let's just see the magic, guys. Okay, now as you can see, by default we are in this black one. We are already here. I will select this one. As you can see this nice animation. As you can see, the image is changing and this animation is working, guys. But there is some problem here. Why this one is not showing? This one is not working. Why? Okay, it's because we are already on it. Okay, assume that we are here, but it's still nothing. Alright guys, so I think that's all. This is the end of this video. As you can see, it's really nice, it's easy. We have this animation here, this clean design here. Alright guys, if you like this video, just don't forget to smash that subscribe button guys, so that you'll not miss the new updates. And then if you have any comment how to improve our videos, you can just give us a comment. And also if you need any reviews, you will have the link below. You can share with us your design link, and then we can give you a review on your design guys. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching this video.